national anthem. Look. And welcome back after our lovely anthem via the system. So we are here with Lee Summit Tigers, or we've got a record of 3-2.
3-2.
Had a really successful year last year, made it to the Elite Eight, lost to, I believe, Kickapoo last year.
Yep, Kickapoo.
And
At
so
Kickapoo.
we're going to do a little bit of introducing of our Lee Summit West starters. Not sure if we want to make sure that our audience can hear. Do you want to say their names, or how do you want to handle that?
Sure. So, sophomore, number 23. Junior, number 3, Hayden Robinson. And now for the Lee Summit Tigers. Sophomore, number 3, Fabi Lopez.
I think that's how we say that, yeah.
Then we have Hira Roche. Junior, number 10, Kennedy Donahoe. Sophomore, number 14, Ryan Arnold. And senior, number 31, Avery Roush.
Who I guess we probably need to really talk about her, because she is the star for the Lee Summit High Tigers, yes.
Especially with number 15, Michaela Hunter, being out on injury.
Right.
She has really taken this star role.
Well, to be clear, she's had a star role since she's really started here at Lee Summit Tigers. I know head coach Jessica Crawford has relied on her since she has actually been here on the team. So, and where is you and I were talking about this earlier. Where is she going next year?
She is going to Truman State University.
Okay, which I think is a really good find for them. She is such a diverse player, meaning she's just not one-dimensional. She can pretty much do it all, and I think Truman State's definitely getting, a gem, if you will. All right, here goes the game.
And she was one heck of a two-sport athlete, being the goalie in women's soccer as well.
Indeed.
Tip-off goes to West. Number 23, Kemp. Surveying the court, finds an open, passing around the arc here. 21 takes a drive, dumps a 20, 3-point. Missed. Rebound by number 23, pass number 22. And a good finish right there on that layup. Avery Roush giving the ball to Ryan Arnold. Ryan Arnold facilitating, getting it down the field here. Driving with her, turning with her left, passing it to an open number 4 with the shot. Just misses off the front of the rim. Number 20 for us gets the rebound. West is going to drive this down here. Number 20 driving. Left-hand finish. A little bit of a floater there. Goes right in. Avery Roush taking this ball down, driving hard with her right. Met by 2 West defenders. Finds an open 4. Ball's just a little short. Ryan Arnold passes it out to open Avery for the 3.
Oh.
And that barely rims out. But Ryan with a rebound, putting it right back up for 2.
Which is also not unheard of. Ryan is very young here, but she is a really nice compliment to Avery Roush.
Mm-hmm. Number 20 with the shot, and that barely misses. Ryan Arnold with the rebound. She's going to drive right, find an open number 4 with a tough fit.
Yeah, that was odd that they didn't get called foul on that first time.
On the first time, but they did get them on the second time, fouling Kennedy Donahoe. Foul by number 14, Avery White. That'll be her first. Kennedy Donahoe has 2 free throws here. Makes the first.
Sorry. I'm looking for her.
And
okay,
misses the
3.
second. Goes out of bounds. That'll be Titans ball. They'll be inbounding this to number 23, Kemp. She's a sophomore at Lee Summit West.
Yeah, number 20 is Laura Mayo, and she comes from a very athletic family, obviously. David Mayo.
Football at UCM.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great football star at Lee Summit West.
Kenny Donahoe here on the fast break. Pass goes up, gets swatted down by number 14, Avery White. Appears to be Titans ball. Kemp once again going to be taking this ball up the court. She finds Avery, gives it down to Mayo. Mayo back to Avery. Mayo with the shot. Barely out. Ryan Arnold with the rebound. She's driving hard. And a tough finish for the and one right there.
Excellent.
Oh, and that'll actually be on the floor.
Ooh,
so she will
Arnold is not happy about that.
So she will not get the point nor the free throw. That'll be Tigers ball on the baseline.
Yeah, and it's not unusual for Ryan is one of their better rebounders, not only for the team, but for the Kansas City Metro District. So she's like, I don't know, around 15, 16 for rebounds here.
Roush trying to find somebody. She chucks it, and it'll go over half, but it's all right as sophomore Lopez finds it. Finds her back. Ryan with a nice grab there. Looks like they're going to call a foul on number
Sanaya Jones on number 40.
40?
Yeah.
Oh, no, number 4. Oh, or was it 40?
So it was 40 for Sanaya Jones, freshman. Ooh, thanks. Yeah, Oliver was telling us, our producer, that there's 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game. Oh, excuse me, quarter.
Lopez driving with her left. Trying to find. Oh, she goes up. Misses, grabs her own rebound. Finds Avery Roush on the 3, and she drives it in. Takes it.
Nice.
That'll be an and one.
Yeah, that'll add to her overall 82 points so far in the season. She averages 16 points a game, and so we'll go ahead and add another 2 points, 84 with the and one.
And that'll be foul for number 40. That'll be your second. They will take her out of the game for number 30, Hayden Robinson.
I tell you, Sanaya Jones for Lee Summit West, young player, 9th grader, so to be expected that she has 2 early fouls.
Foul trouble early. Avery Roush converts on the 3-point play right there. Number 22, Alex is taking.
Keister? Is that his name?
I wish I knew. Number 4 with the shot. Rebound by Lopez. Lopez is driving, taking it down. She's going to finish it between 2 defenders, and they're going to call a travel.
But she does have that speed. She just probably needed to slow down just a smidge as she was driving for an easy layup. So I guess now is as good a time as any to talk about Lee Summit West number 22, Alex Keister, who really pretty much, according to the stat page, is the star for Lee Summit West.
And it appears she's doing that all with a brace.
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah, she's leading an overall field goal percentage at, 25 out of, she hits 25 out of 52. She's leading in assists. She's leading in overall points.
Here, Roush giving it to Lopez. Lopez finding Kennedy Donahoe on the outside of the arch. Giving it back to Ryan. Ryan's going to drive left, take it up. Hard finish, didn't quite go in. Rebound by number 4 for West.
Darion Hunt.
Darion Hunt. Alexis Mayo, and they will call timeout. West still has possession.
Yeah, and it seems like they're out of sorts just a smidge. Like they weren't able to move that ball smoothly as they were in the first 2 minutes of this first quarter. And now things seem to be like a little, oh, what am I doing? Probably because the Tigers are kind of suffocating a little bit more in that defense that will cause players, right, to fumble the ball or maybe be a little unsure of themselves.
It seems like at least some of the Tigers are just being pests on defense, which is causing a disturbance between their offense. So hopefully the Tigers can keep this up.
Yeah, the one we are missing a little bit of, I would have to say, if I'm comparing last year's team to this year's team, you know, we're missing some offense with DiBenassi, right?
Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Brissett?
Oh, Tatum Brissett, yeah. She reminds me, Lopez actually reminds me, like how fast they both are. But Tatum, yes.
Tatum was a
Brissett,
shooter.
Yeah, she was definitely a shooter, and she hit a lot. Okay, but this year, things are still looking up for them.
Having a good record. Being on the winning side of things. Rebound by Roush. Giving it to Lopez. Lopez trying to find a lane to get past. She's taking it with her left. She's going to go all the way. Can't quite finish. Gets the board back, though. She's going to try and slow it down up top, giving it to Arnold. Arnold with the shot. And that's in for 3. Tigers up 9-4. 3:37 left in this first quarter.
That's
Alex
excellent.
Kaiser with a shot, and it's not going to go in, but a rebound by number 14. Avery White.
We're like, we got to switch. Like, which was it?
Kaiser's going to inbound this ball here. Finds an open Hunt. Hunt passes it to Mayo. Mayo with the shot. And that's just not going to go in. Ryan Arnold with the rebound. She's trying to find a lane to get past. Lopez taking her time, facilitating here on this right wing. She's going to go, pass it out to Roush. Roush with a shot. And it's in for 3. That is a 12-4 lead. 3:04 remaining in this first quarter. Hunt's going to take this ball down. She passes it to Kaiser. Kaiser finds an open Mayo under the basket, and she puts it up, and that's in for 2.
And, yeah, that was for number 24, Alexis Mayo, who is sister to Laura Mayo, I'm guessing. So we've got 2 sisters going on here. We have the Roush sisters and the Mayo sisters. So our last 3 was by Kira Roush, the younger sister of Avery.
And that'll be out of bounds, being Tigers ball. Last touch by number 24, Alexis Mayo. Speaking of the Mayos, number 20 is taking out her sister. Laura is taking out her sister, Alexis, here. So we had 3 players sub in for West. Young Roush on the inbound, giving it to her older sister. She's going to dribble out past the 3-point line. Going up against arguably West's best player, Kieser. And Lopez bounces the ball off the knee of Alex Kieser, and looks like it's going to be a Tiger ball. Ball being inbounded by Ryan Arnold. Surveying the court, giving it to Avery. Avery's going to try and take it to her right here.
2:22.
Pick set by Kennedy Donahoe on the right. Avery's going right, finding Kennedy. Kennedy over, and it looks like just too high.
Just a bit.
For Ryan Arnold. That'll be West ball. Freshman Sanaya Jones will be inbounding this ball to Kemp. Kemp finds an open Kaiser for the shot. And just off, rebounded by Lopez. Lopez bringing this ball down the court, finding an open Avery Roush. Avery's going to go right. Looks like it's going to be
fouled before
a
she
defensive foul by Kemp. And that's going to send Avery to the line for 2. Avery will shoot for 2 here with 1:56 left on the clock. Tigers up 6.
Oh, that'll add to her percentage. She is a 71% free throw shooter, hitting 25 out of 35 so far this year. Now 26 out of 36. Oh.
And she makes the second one. Ball inbounded to Kaiser, taking this ball up the court.
Oh, my.
She finds Kemp. Kemp giving it to Jones. Stolen by Lopez. Lopez letting this thing sort, kind of taking her time coming up this court. Gives it to Arnold. Arnold going, finding Roush under the basket. And that was a big man move, getting that bucket in there.
Well, it's got a big man move by Tigers all around because Lee Summit West is undefeated. They are 5-0 thus far for this year, so Lee Summit West is taking it to them.
Wow. Roush on defense on Mayo. Mayo looking around. Gives it to Robinson. Robinson taking her time. Finding Kaiser under the basket. She's going to pass out to Mayo for the 3. And that's in.
Indeed. That is definitely not her first three-point shot. She, in fact, is one of the top three-point shooters here in the Kansas City metro area, hitting 13.
Dunho with the 3, and it sails over, but rebounded by Lopez, getting the ball back out to her, giving it to Roush. Roush to Roush. Back to Roush. She's going to facilitate from here up top. Only a few steps away from that half-court line. Takes it left, gives it to Lopez.
Sorry.
Letting Lopez kind of facilitate here. There's no shot clock here in high school basketball, and there's 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if they try and run this out here. I think they're going to try and find an open basket, and if they not, just take the quarter. And Kennedy with the shot. Oh. And that barely rings out. Double bounce. Arnold being smart there, not trying to take a foul. Kaiser with the shot in the quarter. And that goes in.
And that might explain why, again, she is one of the top basketball players in the Kansas City metro area, sinking that 3 just as the quarter ends with the score 16-12. Tigers are up by 4. And talking about wins for Lee Summit West, they had a win against Truman, and then they played in the Winnetonka tournament with wins over North Kansas City, Ray Peck, and Lafayette. And, I mean, if we're looking at it, it's not
close.
I mean,
they
close,
beat Lafayette by more than double.
Indeed. So it's a powerhouse here in regards to, I'm going to say, if I could have a little more research, that they're able to live and die by the 3. I'm going to take a wild guess, having to see what I see right here. Then, of course, we have Lee Summit. They are 3-2. They did sadly win a really close game, their first game out. I think it was home here against Fort Osage, and it took it down to the last 2 seconds, losing 41-43. They too also played in the Winnetonka tournament. They ended up losing to Grand Valley 52-63, and they also beat though Grandview and Truman. So Blue Springs South, they ended up winning here 49-39. So without the 2 losses, I have to think that they're almost evenly matched, meaning Lee Summit Tigers and Lee Summit West, even though the schedule is a little lopsided. So far, what we're seeing, I feel like we're pretty evenly matched.
So far, it's been a pretty evenly matched, if I do say so, but looks like Tigers are taking the good end of it, being up 4. Lopez facilitating here, passing it to Roush. Roush driving on the underside, barely misses. Rebound by... And it's been a fight. They're giving it to Avery Wolf by Lopez. And Robinson's passing it to Mayo. Gives it to Kemp. He's going to slow this down a little bit, try and get a play run. Little confusion appears to be. Kemp's going to take it right, pass it to White. White's going to drive left, go up, blocked by Roush. Ball given to Roush. She's going to drive here, see what she can do. She's going to give it to Arnold. Arnold fakes, drives, barely misses. Looks like she jacked up her ankle on that one. She's kind of stumbling, but reboard by Jones. And looks like there's going to be a foul on the ground on Avery Roush.
Ooh.
That'll send number 30 to the – oh, that'll send nobody to the line. My apologies. That'll be West Ball. They will inbound from the baseline. Ball up to Robinson. Robinson drives right behind the back, loses it a little. She's going to start over, give it to Kemp. Kemp's going to pass down to White. White's looking, gives it to Jones up bottom, gives it right back. Good defense by Arnold here. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout here. 6:34 left to go in this second quarter. And that'll be the second timeout called by the Titans this half.
And that might be something to keep an eye on, too, as we get closer to the half. You know how they always try to manage the clock, you know, almost like it's the end of the game, and try to get as many points scored as possible. And if you don't have any timeouts, to slow down the other team, et cetera, et cetera. We'll have to keep an eye on those timeouts. Catch the...
We do have recent UCM commit in the stands today.
We do. Tell us all about it.
Second time, third team All-State defensive end, Kier Lewis had just committed to UCM, a Division II school here in Warrensburg, Missouri, out of many offers. I believe he had 3 Division I and a handful of D2s. But let's get back into this game as Kemp gets the ball to White. White's going to give it to Hunt. Hunt's going to drive right and make the tough finish in between 2 defenders. They're going to inbound this ball to Lopez. Lopez is going to go. It looks like they're running a full court man press.
Hey.
Lopez dribbling through everybody. Tries to finish here, but that's going to be a foul. That's going to send her to the line for 2.
That was pretty, though. Did you see her break a couple ankles on
I
that
saw.
one? She is pesty.
Yep.
Like, she is
14 needed a map.
Holy moly. And see why she handles the ball, and we can trust her to bring that ball up because she can just kind of weave.
Mm-hmm. And she makes the first one out of 2. Number 5, Nadia Rose is checking in for number 10, Kennedy Donahoe. And she makes the second. Jones inbounds to Kemp. Kemp's going to walk this up. Gives it to White. White to Kaiser. Gives it to Hunt. Kemp open on the 3-point. She drives. Gives it up to White. Back to Kaiser, and she's open with a 3-point shot, and it barely misses. Kemp's going to take it back out. Passes it to Jones down low. Long pass to White for the 3, and it doesn't quite go in. Kaiser with a rebound and puts it right back up.
Yeah, you got to mark
Cutting
your
this
guy.
lead down to 2.
Got to mark your guy. Box out, box out.
Rose's pass tipped and out of bounds. It'll be Tigers' ball. Roush inbounding this ball here. Gives it to Lopez. Lopez to Rose. Lopez loses the ball. Steal by Kemp. Kemp's going to find Hunt wide open on a fast break, and she makes the finish. It is a tie ball game here with 5:17 left to play in this first half, really. Arnold's trying to get to half court. Gives it to Lopez. Lopez is going to take her time here. They're going to try and run an offense right now. Gives it to Roush. Roush is going to take it over. Rose has the ball. Using her pivot foot to try and find somebody. Gives it to Roush, and it's stolen by number 4, Hunt. She's going to try and take this all the way, and blocked by Roush. Rebounded by Kemp, though. And blocked again, and it looks like Rose is going to come down. Jones came down with it.
So it's going to be like that.
It is going to be like that. Rose just got subbed back out for Kennedy Donahoe. It's going to be West ball. Kaiser inbounding this.
Yeah, it sounds like West has upped their game just a smidge, or it's either that or we have stepped back from defense.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to stay in this game, You're going to have to mark your people and box out.
Kaiser pump fakes, takes the mid, and it just sails. Lopez on the rebound. She's been getting a lot of rebounds despite her size, only being 5'4".
She sure doesn't play 5'4".
Nope.
Okay, that's twice.
Arnold misses, rebounded by Jones. Kim's going to take this ball up. Steal by Roush. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball on the floor. It's going to be Tigers' ball. Ryan Arnold's going to inbound this ball here to probably Lopez. Once again, we don't know, though. West is running this full-court man press. We'll see what happens. They give it to Lopez behind our own free throw line. She's going to try and work this up here. Facilitating her way through, telling players where to go. Gets it past half court. Now she's trying to find somebody. Two people are on you. Somebody's usually open. She was looking for that person. Finds Roush. Gives it to Arnold. Arnold finds Lopez again. Gives it to Roush. Trusted her down low. Ball tipped out of bounds by number 4, Hunt. It's going to be Tigers' ball on the baseline. Roush will be inbounding this ball.
And that'd be Avery Roush.
Avery Roush. Arnold's trying to get through.
Oh, nice try.
Takes it with her right, but just misses. Pass to Hunt. Hunt's going to take it. Shot looks like it was tipped, and they're going to call a foul.
Crawford is not happy about that call.
Nope.
Basically saying, how come they didn't get the call down here on the other end when Ryan and Kennedy are shooting and not getting the call?
100% agree here. Hunt's going to be up for 2. First misses, bouncing off the inside of that right rim. Looks like Jones just got subbed in for number 30, Robinson.
I know Robinson. I know the family. I'm like, she looks familiar.
And Hunt missed the second one. Rebound by Arnold. Looks like there's going to be foul on the floor on number 22, Alex Kieser.
So it seems to me if the last 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in this game, we definitely need to step up the defense and or have a smoother transition whenever they're playing press. Whenever at least some at West is pressing, like right now.
West looks like they're running a full court press man here, but it looks like they're also going to swarm to the ball as well. And that will be out on number 4.
And that's what I'm saying. That was Robinson punched the ball out of Kira Roush's, and who is not our ball handler, and she knows it. So she's just playing defense. And that's what I'm saying. It's like that full court press is jacking up how we come up.
And it looks like there's a moving screen on
Mayo,
number 20, Laura Mayo.
Yeah, 3:20 left to go in the half here. Tie score.
Arnold has the ball here, finds Lopez to the left, gets it back, finds Lopez again, like a big old game of hot potato. She gets double teamed, somehow stays with the ball, and they're going to call double dribble.
Yeah, they totally double teamed her. And you've got Laura Mayo, who is at least 5'9", almost 6 foot. And it was number 4, Darian Hunt, who is 5'8", just enveloping her, basically. She had nowhere to go.
Robinson with the ball here, trying to find somebody open, and she's stuck on that right wing. Finds Hunt up top. White looking for somebody. She takes it left. Surveying the court, finds Mayo down low, and just misses an easy layup. Pass to Roush. Roush to Lopez, and it's just too tall.
Oh, that's harsh.
Just too high for somebody who's not that tall.
Yeah, and it's mistakes like that that are going to be the downfall if Tigers are not careful.
Mayo to White. Back to Mayo. Mayo with a shot, and it's in. There's a reason she shoots all those threes.
Indeed. Absolutely. She now has is this her second three-pointer? So that's 15.
That might be her third of the night, actually.
Okay,
I believe
so
she made one early on.
She averages 2 3-pointers a game, so it's not. Okay, there we go. And that and one will help a little bit with the momentum to swing back to the Tiger side.
Arnold will be up for a possible three-point play here. If she makes this, the game will be tied at 21-21 with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, she shoots 85% from the free throw line. 28 out of 33 so far this season. So she gets fouled quite a bit.
And that will go in. Jones will inbound this ball to Kemp. Kemp taking this ball down. Gives it to Mayo. Mayo to Kaiser. Going with her left. Gives it to Kemp. Kemp driving. Passing out to the other Mayo. Mayo to Mayo. And she puts it up and misses. Gets her own rebound. Back out to Kemp. Back to Mayo. Back to Kemp. Finds Mayo. Down to the other Mayo. And throw it at Jones, but Lopez got in the way. And then Jones tried to save it. Lopez picked it off. She finds Avery Roush at the top of the three-pointer. Avery drives with her left. Finds Lopez under the basket, and she just misses. Rebounded by Alex Kaiser. She's driving, and she'll take a mid-ranger here, and it just won't go. Rebounded by Kennedy Donahoe. Passing it to number 1, Kaden Brown, making her first appearance. Avery Roush driving right, and that'll be on the ground. So that'll be an on-the-ground foul. No points will be awarded for that, but she will get 2 free throws. Let's see what happens. And that'll go in. 21-22 Tigers with 1:19 left to go.
Close one.
And that'll make the Tigers lead by 2. Still only 1:19 to go. Jones will be inbounding this ball to Kemp. Kemp taking this ball up, surveying the court. Finds Mayo to her right. Mayo to Mayo. Mayo driving with her right to the baseline. Finds Kemp. Kemp to Mayo. She drives, and she tries to pass to Jones there. Gets stolen by Arnold. Arnold driving hard and takes it with the leg. Just too much oomph on it.
I guess I could just call the foul there?
Yeah,
it was on Kira.
Yep.
That was like a really easy foul. It was almost like she was just there and fouled.
And with that, she will be taken out of the game, replaced by Kennedy Donahoe.
Yeah, she has 2 fouls already. We need her height.
There's 52 seconds left in this half. Alex Kaiser trying to find someone open. She gives it to Mayo. Mayo motioning. Gives it back to Kaiser. Kaiser driving with her left. Gives it to Mayo. And there's the 3. And
nice
missed. Rebound by Avery Roush. That is rare. She tends to be automatic from the three-point line. Avery trying to find a way past this pesky defender.
Miss Keister.
Avery taking it all the way, and that'll be a foul. And they're going to call that an offensive charge on Avery Roush. So it'll be a West ball.
Wow, that's her 3rd. She definitely has to take a seat, and that's absolutely going to be a big difference here because she is definitely the captain on this team.
She is a huge playmaker and bucket getter, so that'll be tough to have on the bench. And Kaiser with the shot, and it barely gets out. Arnold with the rebound. 4 seconds left in this game. 3, 2, Kennedy with the shot, and it doesn't go. That'll be halftime, folks.
And I feel like that's kind of like been the story of the game here in regards to like just missing, easy shots like that. There were 3 that we saw in this first half that should have gone in. So that would have been 6 points. Could have put them up 29-21. As it is 23-21, they do have a lead, but that's not going to be able to. They're not going to be able to sustain that and win the game.
2 points is way too close.
I would agree. So we will be back in about 10 minutes to find out who wins this crosstown rivalry.
Indeed.
All right, we'll be back. Hey, welcome back. I'm Elaine McDonald.
And I'm Jackson Hawker.
Hey, we are in a tight game today against Lee Summit High Tigers and Lee Summit West, our crosstown rivals, 23-21. Big story, though, for Lee Summit High. Their star player, Avery Roush, has 3 fouls.
Yep, she is in foul trouble.
So she is starting here at the start of the third quarter, and we're going to have to keep an eye on that because if we lose her, we lose a lot. We lose ball control, defense, scoring.
Most importantly, I think we lose that leadership.
I agree, 100%.
Kemp will take this ball down, gives it to White. White finds Robinson down low. She tries to take it out, finds Kemp up top. Kemp gives to Kieser. Kieser trying to drive here, gives it to White. White to Mayo. Mayo drives right, shrugs the defender, puts it up, and it's just too much. Rebounded by Roush, gives it to Arnold. Arnold with kind of a no-looker right there, gives it to Roush. Roush gives it to Lopez. Lopez to Arnold. They're going to let her shoot, and it doesn't go in. Great save there by Avery Roush. Lopez getting a hand on it, and that'll be a foul by number 30, Robinson for West. That'll take Avery to the line for 2. Hopefully to increase this Tiger lead. Right now we are only up by 2 with 7:18 left to play in this third quarter. Sinks the first one, nothing but net. And same as the first one, nothing but net. She has became efficient with those. It's almost like a robot. Kemp gives it to White. White to Mayo. Mayo down low to Robinson. Robinson back out to Mayo. Gives it to White. Finds Kieser down low. Out to Mayo. She's wide open. And just doesn't go. Robinson with a nice rebound. Put back, not there. Rebounded by Roush.
Avery, that is.
Avery Roush taking the left. Takes it all the way, actually. Misses off the front rim. Grabs her own rebound and puts it right back up.
I think she does a really nice job of making sure that she used that backboard to make sure that she did get the solid 2.
Mm-hmm. Kaiser right here trying to make something happen. Gives it to Mayo. Mayo to Robinson down low, and she puts it up, and that'll be on the ground.
Oh,
that'll
wow.
be an offensive foul for Robinson. That is her second this quarter, and we are not even 2 minutes in. That could have gone either
way, honestly, Hawker. Wow, good for her that Avery did not get her 4th. Otherwise, she would have been sitting for a good portion of this second half.
We have some alumni. Kayla Smith and Vanassi. Avery Roush passing it to her sister. Back up to Arnold. Arnold driving right. Nothing's there. Tries it again. Gets through, and it'll be foul on the ground. Number 14, White, with a defensive foul. That'll send Arnold to the line for 2. Tigers up 6 points. Actually, it'll send us to the baseline. My apologies.
Oh, my. Was that the 4th foul on number 14? Wow.
Roush inbounding this ball, finds Lopez. Lopez drives left, up, floater. Barely doesn't go, but grabs the rebound from Kemp right from her hands. He passes the ball to Donahoe to Roush. Roush is going to try and find something here. Goes left, passes out to her sister in the corner. Passes it back out to Avery. Avery with the shot. Just doesn't go. Rebounded by Hunt. Hunt going down, finds Kaiser. Kaiser's going to try and make some magic happen. Gives it to Kemp. Kaister. Mayo trying to facilitate. Gives it to Robinson. Kemp gets it, but she loses control. Great defense by Avery Roush there. It'll be Tigers ball.
I'm on pins and needles, with her getting her 4th foul. It'd be her 4th foul.
It would be her 4th. Arnold trying to find someone to give this to. She gives it to Lopez. Gives it right back. Arnold's going to try to take this ball past Hunt. Hunt has been a great defender this game. Same with Kemp. She has both on her right now. Gives it to Avery. Great snag. Gives it to Donahoe. Back up top to Lopez. Lopez drives left. Takes it all the way. Just
she's
not
had a rough
too
go
much.
Of it today. I think she's 0 for 6. We can't seem to get that
touch on the ball.
Yeah, the touch and the use of the backboard to get a little bit higher, get that ball up higher. Yeah, I'm sure she's got to be frustrated. Yeah.
Looks like Jones will inbound this ball to Keister. She takes this ball up, gives it to Mayo. She's deciding where she wants to give this to.
Looks like Tigers in his zone defense here.
Finds Keister down low. She's trying to make something happen here. Passes out to Hunt. Hunt drives all the way and finished it on her own.
That was easy peasy.
That was easy peasy. That was a nice bucket for her. Arnold gives it to Lopez. Lopez taking it left. Cuts across. Cutting again. Donahoe for three. Doesn't go. Alexis Mayo passes it to the other Mayo. She's driving. And it looks like there was not much. Oh, and Avery Roush with a huge rebound there.
That was huge.
She's driving all the way. It looks like we are just going east to coast if you get the ball. Might as well.
Which, honestly, that's what a lot of coaches kind of want you to do anyway. Take that ball, run.
Coast to coast, yeah.
Although, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a little Harry-Carry right now. We're not getting a lot of really well-thought-out shots. Just seems kind of like just throw it up.
Mm-hmm. But Roush will go to the free throw line. Just like the past couple. I don't think she's missed one today.
Yeah, which is good. 71%. I think her percentage is definitely going to go up.
I think she kind of takes these as free buckets. And with this shot, she increases her lead to 6. I didn't want to say it too early and jinx, but it went down either way. So, and that'll be Rose coming in for Donahoe, number 5.
Which is still like a pretty heady call by Crawford by not taking out Avery Roush. Maybe, to kind of make sure she doesn't get that last
2 fouls. Alexis Mayo in the corner trying to find somebody. Throws it across to her sister, Laura. And that just goes in. She can shoot lights out.
We should be guarding her.
Yep.
Yeah,
I feel like if she's out on the perimeter, really anywhere, you have to have a man on her. Roush finds an open Lopez. Lopez facilitating here. Trying to take Jones one-on-one. Realizes it's not happening. Gives it to Rose. Rose to Roush. Other Roush. Arnold backing down her defender. Puts up a tough shot, and it's just blocked and grabbed by Hunt. Hunt taking this ball. Almost lost control of it. Finds Mayo. Lets Mayo facilitate from up top. She's calling for picks.
There she goes again.
Finds Jones down low, and Lopez on Jones just is a mismatch.
I got you. It is a mismatch, but we guys still got to give Lopez some credit for trying to get in there and not just let her totally drive to the ball free like this. Free as a jaybird.
Jones will try for the 3-point play here, and it is in.
Well, now, that lead has disappeared quickly. 29-29 with 3:29. Is that 3:29
that is
left
3:29.
to go?
Tough defense by Hunt there. Lopez being able to fight through it. Gives it to Roush. Roush trying to facilitate here. Gives it to Arnold. Arnold going right. Giving it back to Roush. Roush finding Lopez. She takes it left, drives, puts up a floater.
Oh, my God.
Just doesn't go in. Nice rebound by Rose. Gives it to Arnold, and Arnold misses. Lopez with the rebound, and Avery Roush with the 3. Doesn't quite go.
Man, we've got a lid on that basket if you're a Tiger fan.
Alexis Mayo with the rebound. Passes it to her sister, and she's green.
On fire.
She is green light from behind that arc.
Somebody got to guard her. I said that like 2 seconds ago.
Avery working through all 3 defenders. Now it's a 3-on-2. Takes it herself, and you know what? It works.
Okay, it's amazing we're only down by 1 with this, crazy comeback from West, like sinking threes left and right. And that would explain why Avery Roush is still on the court and why Crawford is taking that chance. She does seem to be really winded right now here on the sideline. I can't tell if she got hurt or not, or if she's just pretty winded and upset. But Crawford's trying to talk her down. goodness. Yeah, look at our cheerleaders repping over here with not a loud crowd individual, except for Penelope Cannon. I see her. Bless her little heart.
She shows up to a lot of games.
Yes, she does. She is probably, like one of our strongest loud crowd members. She does all the banners. She does all the posters. She is definitely
the loud crowd all-star.
I think I like that, actually, as a loud crowd sponsor. I think that may be an award.
Oh, yeah?
Thank you, Jackson Hawker.
You're welcome.
I'm going to totally take that and steal it. So an LCAS. All right, Lee Summit Tigers have got to calm down, tighten up that defense, especially in Laura Mayo, who is sinking threes like none other. And that is not unheard of. They should have done, I'm sure they did. They did their research, right? They're watching the film. They know that she can shoot. So it's a little surprising to me. She can just shoot from anywhere, so we need to shut her down.
I feel like they still had a bigger focus on Alex Keister,
True,
who has been their huge player throughout the season. But it looks like this game it's been Laura Mayo. Speaking of her, here she has the ball. Gives it to Alex Keister, back to Hunt. Hunt with the shot. Won't go. Keister with the rebound. Tries to find something. Gives it to Laura. Gives it down to Hunt. Hunt down to Alexis. Trying to make something happen. Just too high. Oof. Hunt has it. Keister has the ball. Gives it to Mayo. Laura facilitating here. Getting the pick. And she's going to shoot. And it barely doesn't go in. Nice rebound by Arnold. Arnold taking two defenders on her. Now Avery's trying to take this ball. Finds Lopez at half court. Finds Kennedy Donahoe down low. Up top to Roush, but it gets stolen by Hunt. And Hunt looks like she's going to finish this fast break. And she does. 34-31, a minute 30 to go in this third quarter here. Lopez taking this ball. Finds Avery. Avery trying to facilitate. Great defense here by Keister.
Yeah, she's like, to me, is like the Energizer Bunny.
And Avery takes this all by herself. Foul on Alexis Mayo. That'll send Avery to the line for two.
Which seems to be our only, like, mode of offense right now is Avery Roush. Now, here, back on this last play that Donahoe, was it Donahoe or was it Ryan Arnold here on the wing? Did she pass up the three and passed it and then got it stolen? Anyway, my point
that
of
was Donahoe.
Yeah, so I needed Donahoe to almost take that shot. She was wide open. So let's go ahead and take that shot.
Avery?
Again.
Still.
Yeah,
making free throws like they're nothing. Tigers down 2 points, a minute 12 left to play. Keister's going to take this ball up here.
She doesn't seem very tired. No one on the West team does. That says to me that their conditioning, done a lot of that.
Keister open on the wing here. Finds Hunt, but it's picked off by Lopez. Wow. And Lopez getting fouled by Laura Mayo.
Bless her heart. Let's see if I think she's had some free throws. We just can't seem to get a field goal for her yet. Sorry.
I'm surprised the glasses stayed on when she took that fall.
I have to think she'll probably sports glasses, don't you think?
Probably.
Lopez sinks that first one, which brings the Tigers within one.
And that one ties it up.
I'm not sensing that our bench is very deep overall, meaning for the Tigers. The reason why I say that is because
when
Avery
could be a no call there.
looks like Arnold is waiting to set up the play here, kind of bringing it all the way back out to half court.
Arnold loses the ball, and it's going to be West's ball here. Number 10, Kennedy Donahoe subbing on for Avery Roush.
Which is probably a good move at this point because we're going to need her for the full fourth quarter. And let's not get a silly, easy foul.
And that'll be a foul
on
Lopez. That'll be a shooting foul, sending Keister to the line for 3. She will have 3 free throw attempts here. And that'll be the end of our third quarter. So we will let you know how many points they are up once she gets done. Right now they're sitting comfortably in a 2-point lead heading into this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's almost like they had that look of incredulous, like especially from Lopez. She thought she had all ball on that steal as the buzzer went off to end the third quarter. So this is exactly what they didn't want, which is to have Keister, one of their best free throw shooters, at the line.
Sinks the first one, increasing the West Titans lead to 3. Make that 4. And she went 3 for 3 to end off that quarter. Oh, there is 0.3 seconds. I apologize. And that's quarter.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate way. I mean, that was a 5-point swing. At one point, they were tied up. So, yeah, that was not what Coach Crawford was looking for to end the third quarter. So Crawford's going to draw up a play because the Tigers do have the ball coming back out to start the fourth quarter. And I think it's really imperative that they at least try to get a really good shot. Like, let's not just hurl it up there just to say we can. Like, really look for a good shot, swing the ball around, try not to get yourself in foul trouble, especially with Avery Roush coming up here in the last, 7 minutes and a quarter. That to me, and then somebody, although Mayo did not, for West, didn't sink a ball, any points here in the last. But Keister, they just had another player take her spot in regards to putting up points. So 3 keys to the game for Tigers if you're a Tiger fan. 1, keep an eye on Mayo, lock her down. Don't let her see the light of day when it comes to shooting the 3. 2, play solid defense without catching a foul, especially on Avery Roush. Otherwise, that's her 4th, and she'll have to sit for a minute. And 3, we've got to get some other offensive output, which means to me it's almost like a mental game based on what I've been seeing so far in regards to like shooting and taking, kind of being a little afraid to take the shot because the last, I'm going to say like the last 6 shots that Tigers have taken have either, rimmed out or not gone in.
Yeah.
So that kind of jacks with your mental acuity in regards to shooting percentage, but we have to just let it go. Just like the song. From Frozen. Let's not be frozen.
Indeed.
Let's not be frozen. They're talking about Avery Roush getting her 1,000th point, but it wasn't here, correct? What did he just say on that? I couldn't hear.
I believe it was against Blue Springs last.
So he was like, we're celebrating her, though, here because of our. Yeah, it was. But so we're celebrating her here.
Yes.
At home. For Avery Roush with her 1,000th point, although after this
game. She was also Optimist Student of the Month.
Indeed. As was our Tate Martin.
As it was Tate Martin.
Indeed. Meaning he was in our program. So congratulations to Avery Roush, 1,000 points. And nice rebound.
Lopez taking it right. Finding Arnold. Spinning. And it looks like it's going to be tipped by Robinson. Tiger ball still. Avery Roush will be inbounding this ball. Looks around, finds Arnold. Arnold gives it right back. Wide open. And that's in for 3, Avery Roush.
Kind of brings us back
Cutting
within
this
2.
lead, And West almost with the rebuttal, but they just don't make it. And Arnold's going to take this ball down. She is stuck pivoting. And it appears she stepped out of bounds.
No, I think they called
a timeout.
She got herself kind of caged in that corner. It wasn't even a corner, but she just got herself in a point where she could not pivot out of it. Because if she did any more, then she would have been out of bounds, like you were getting ready to say.
Indeed. So we have a 30-second timeout. Tigers have 3 timeouts left alongside West as well. Arnold to Avery Roush. Avery's going to take this herself, and there's going to be a foul on number 4, Hunt, for Lee Summit West. It'll be Tigers ball on the baseline. Once again, inbounding this ball is Avery Roush. Truman State commit, go Bulldogs. She finds Arnold. Arnold moving this ball to the wing, gets Avery down low, and she's going to take it all over 2 defenders. And it looks like it was last touched by number 14, Arnold. It'll be a black ball. Jones inbounding to Keister. Laura Mayo with the ball.
Yeah, and I still with the zone defense here by Lee Summit Tigers. It seems so odd to have Lopez trying to guard
everybody.
And Robinson with the 3.
When she's trying to guard everybody, it leaves a split second for somebody open on the perimeter,
right.
And that's exactly what West just took advantage of, giving the ball to Robinson, letting her shoot. Kennedy with the 3.
There
and
you
it's
go.
in.
That's
right
what I'm talking about.
Right back with the rebuttal.
That's what I'm talking about. Good for her that she would have that enough confidence to go ahead and sink that shot.
Robinson with the ball, giving it down low to Jones. Jones back up to Hunt, over to Keister, and she's going to let it fly.
Rebound
Doesn't quite go in. And rebounded by Hunt, and she puts it right back.
And that's the thing where you're boxed out, you got to find your man, right? Find your man, even if you're in zone, and box out your opponent out so you can get that off or defensive rebound.
Lopez with the ball. Gives it to Arnold. Arnold's going to let it go. And
rebound
just
that ball.
not in.
It was a high percentage shot. It just didn't go in.
Ball to Hunt. Hunt's going to drive right, take it all the way, and she gets that one right off the glass. Avery Roush is going to take this ball down with 5 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in this game. And there's going to be a foul here on number 4, Hunt for West. It's going to be Tigers ball.
Yeah, I just really like Avery Roush's presence on the court. Like, she doesn't seem very fazed by, the peskiness of West. And it just really shows in her seniority, in her play. It's just a pleasure to watch her.
Arnold taking this ball down. Tries to get the ball down to Roush, but
yeah, we need to take care of the ball. We need to make sure that we're taking care of the ball, making wise choices and wise passes. And West is all over him.
Avery gets the ball. Goes left. Passes in the corner to Brown. Brown back to Roush, and Roush puts that up. Jones gives it to Hunt. Hunt's going to take this ball up. Gives it to Mayo. Mayo tries to get it to Jones, but just not going to happen.
Ryan taking the steal.
And Kennedy tries to do a fast break. Doesn't happen. Passes out to Roush. Gets tipped along the way, but somehow gets there. Roush out to Brown. Brown with the shot. Doesn't quite go.
Okay, stop ball.
Brown only making her second appearance. Let's hope that doesn't mess with her confidence. Jones going down. Pump fake. Puts it up. Doesn't go. Gets a rebound. Doesn't go. Gets a rebound. And it goes. Third time's the charm, you know? And
So,
it'll
yeah.
be a timeout.
Jared Broughton, head coach for West, takes a quick timeout. We are 48-42. West is up by 6. What do we have? 3 minutes left to go in the game. I didn't get to run the timeout clock. So I can't
4
see.
minutes and 20 seconds.
Is it 4 minutes? Okay, got it. Yeah, and the way that West is playing right now, I mean, 6 points seems like a large number.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be done. It can be done.
Two threes, and it's all tied up. Got to look at it with an optimistic mindset, and the glass is half full. I mean, we have the shooters. We have the players.
Yeah, but I don't feel like we have the depth. And right now I'm not necessarily thinking that we have to have the depth because, we're not in a lot of foul trouble per se.
Or a lot of conditioning trouble, but it also doesn't help that star player Michaela Hunter being injured.
Indeed. And is she on the side? Is she behind? I'm not seeing her anywhere.
I am not seeing her either.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But Lee Summit Tigers football coach Todd Miller is here. He has
Way
been
to support.
He was here for the wrestling tournament, and he was also here for the first boys basketball game, so he has not missed a winter sport yet.
Way to represent.
Way to represent Todd. Donahoe passing it to Arnold. Arnold stepping back. Going right. Finding Donahoe. Finding Lopez up top, letting her facilitate. She goes left. Finds Roush on the three-point line. Barely doesn't go. And Robinson tries to save it, but goes in the hands of young Roush, and big Roush tries to take it, but that's going to be a foul. Sends her to the line for 2. And, well, we know her free throw percentage tonight.
Indeed, yeah. Excellent.
Sinks it.
I do want to say, as we're waiting for Avery to take this next shot, what a great game. Girls basketball game. I wish there were more people to see it. I mean, both teams are playing it out really well. It's a really good game.
Crosstown rivalries are always fun, and they seem to usually be close. I know this game is a lot closer than the Lee Summit West football game.
I was there watching you play, and it definitely, which is an aberration. We always love it when Lee Summit High Tigers have an opportunity to beat a crosstown rival like West, especially in football.
Especially in football. That was a fun night.
It was a fun night.
Arnold getting the steal, taking this ball up court. Finding Avery Roush, and Avery Roush is just going to take it down herself. Foul on the
Taking
floor.
it right to that freshman, Zanaya Jones. She's like, I got to get in there. She's got to be careful. I feel like she's on the floor more than she's, like
standing up.
Light. Exactly.
And Avery Roush will go back to the line for 2. Man, if her free throw percentage wasn't already good, here it's just getting stat boosted today.
Yeah, and she single-handedly is getting the Tigers back into this game in regards to points. I mean, we're at 45-48. Good for her. And that's a pretty shot, too.
Yes, it is. Nice arc, doesn't really have to touch the rim, just goes right in.
Yeah, as I watch her continue to play, we've really got to have some of these gals step up, though, offensively. She cannot be the only one to score all the time.
Over to Hunt. Hunt with the shot. And that's in. That is.
And that's the thing about West. Everyone has scored. We are not in that same boat if you're a Tigers fan.
Hunt has had most of her points on the inside, scoring a whole lot of layups and fast breaks, but she can get it done behind the arc as well, as we just saw. Lopez facilitating right here, trying to find somebody. Drives left. I feel she's very comfortable with her left. Gives it to Donahoe. Out to Arnold, and there's going to be a foul on the floor on number 40.
Sanaya Jones.
Sanaya
freshman.
Jones. So that will send Ryan Arnold to the line for 2. I believe this is her second time at the line. Little score and time update. Tigers are down 51-46. Make that 47. But there is.
Well, she's 46. She didn't make
Oh,
that.
she didn't?
No.
Well,
Yeah, we need these points because
2
that's the only
minutes
way
and
we're able to
52
score right
seconds
now.
left.
We haven't had a free or like a field goal in a minute. I mean, was that how? Am I saying that correctly? Like whenever they score from the floor, is that a field
goal.
Is that right? And I'm saying that correct? I thought so, but sometimes it doesn't sound right. Like I'm talking football.
White trying to make a move, gives it to Laura Mayo. Laura Mayo back to White, finds an open Hunt, passes it back to Mayo, dumps it off to White. Mayo has the ball, looking for somebody, decides to dribble, finds Hunt. Hunt to White, out to Keister, and she just misses. But she fights to almost get her own rebound, bounces it to White, and White puts it up.
And that's kind of worked at the Tigers' disfavor. Watching that ball, did not run to the rebound to get that defensive rebound.
Oh, and it appears that Ryan Arnold.
That's never good. That's never good.
Ooh, it did it. I hope that is just a cramp.
I hope so too. Oh my goodness.
She said she's fine.
I always remember whenever I cramp, everyone would say, "You need to drink more water." I'm sure she drinks plenty of water. It just happens.
Sodium is a big factor in that as well if you're not getting enough sodium. That's why they carry pickle shots on the sideline.
Which pickles? Ugh.
I had to drink 4 of those against Liberty week 1. And a great defensive effort there by the Tigers, making sure Jones doesn't score on either of her 2 attempts. Roush now taking this ball down and finishing, going coast to coast.
It's like a one-woman show here. I wish she could get some support here.
And Tigers, believe, took the timeout. And we will both have 2 timeouts remaining in this game.
Tigers down by 4. No, we should not be doing that. I feel I should probably text our loud crowd individual, Penelope, telling her that I see you, girl. And thank you to the other fans that came out tonight to see a really good game. Just before the holiday season, we're getting ready to wrap up semester 1. We look at 4 more days left of school, actually 3.5 if I'm being technical.
Yep.
Right? Finals this week, and so started off.
And I am ready for it to be over.
I can't think of any student who doesn't want it to be over.
I'm sure there's one.
Who's pining to stay.
White taking this ball down. And great defense by Lopez. White still hanging on to the ball, gives it on to Jones. And Jones, with the travel up and down. You cannot do that.
Yeah, that's just a young freshman mistake. She was pretty, overzealous, wanted to kind of get that ball into the basket.
Just those jitters. It happens. Lopez finding Donahoe on the outside, gives it back to Lopez. Lopez finding an open young Roush. Arnold with the ball here. She's going to take it right. and hit a little floater. Does not go. Roush with the rebound.
Back up.
Backs, tries to get the pass out, but we took a timeout before the pass with a minute 5 remaining in this game. Tigers down 4.
And that was a smart move by Crawford. And as tall as Kira is, Roush, I think Crawford was like, ooh, maybe the ball handling is not quite there. But she did have the ball. She got that rebound, took that timeout immediately. Smart move by Coach Crawford. Very
smart. We have a 1 timeout remaining in this game. Titans have 2. 12 seconds left to go in this timeout. And only a minute 5, I believe, left in this game. Yeah, let's see what these Tigers can do.
So we need to score here. We need
to
score here.
Down 4.
Oh.
And that will be black ball, Titans ball.
Which is
out on Avery Roush.
She tried to drive the lane there. Just did not have enough oomph to get it into the basket.
There is 58.4 seconds remaining in this game, and with no shot clock in high school, West can kind of take their time here, but it looks like Tigers are running a full court press. Let's see what happens here. And Arnold's going to take that foul there. Going to send Laura.
I mean, it was a must foul at that point, and they've got some fouls to give, so.
Looks like Laura May is going to be inbounding this ball. Gives it to Kemp. Kemp trying to get past Roush. Great defense. Keister with the ball. Passes it to Mayo. Mayo to White. Back to Mayo. 39 seconds remaining. Kemp has the ball. And Avery Roush is going to take her fourth foul. Getting scary territory for Avery. She could not foul again. They give the ball to Alexis Mayo. Tries to give it right back to her sister, but tipped by Arnold. It'll be West Titans ball. 35 seconds left to go in this game. My foot is stuck. Mayo to Kemp. Kemp's going to try and take it, and Arnold with the foul. Still not enough fouls to send them to the line, so Laura Mayo with the inbound once again. Laura Mayo finds her sister, and they foul. Ooh, and a hard fall for Alexis. Might have jammed her finger. She is holding her hand. Still not enough fouls to send them to the line, so Laura Mayo will be back to inbounding once again. And she gives the ball to Keister, and Keister trying to make a move, and that'll be a foul. And I believe that one will send them to the line. And that is not the person you really want to send to the line. She was 3 for 3 on her last time being at the free throw line.
Is she okay?
So I need the quick release plate on the camera. Thank you. Nice to meet you.
So I was just helping a student from West because her tripod, they were filming, her tripod wasn't working, so I lent her one of our tripods. She's returning it.
And she sinks it.
Yeah, it's pretty much you got to just shoot this.
Increasing their lead to 6, and we miss. But a steal. She's going to drive, but it's on the ground foul. Believe the foul was by Avery White. Oh, nope, it'll be on Laura Mayo.
Do you guys see Lopez? She basically wears like knee pads because she's on the floor. A lot.
More common in volleyball players, but I guess when you're always getting fouled.
You got to take some defensive precautions.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at the very least, 15.6 seconds left to go. I mean, the Tigers really played a great game, considering there was only about 3 solid shooters.
And it'll be a jump ball.
I think it goes to blue.
And it'll go to Titans because we had the last one. I believe the last one was in the first half with Avery Roush on the ground. Last time we had a jump ball. Laura May will be inbounding this ball. Finds Alex, and they are going to foul.
This is when, the 12 seconds becomes 12 minutes.
Yep.
Trying to hopefully have another team make a mistake, in this case, West. But does not seem likely. Well,
and
that
she
is
sinks it.
Indeed. I mean, not unheard of for sure from Keister.
This point doesn't look like Tigers are going to be able to win this one with a second. 1.3 seconds left, down 7.
Yeah.
Hard-fought game, though, all the way.
Oh, my. Must have been on Kira.
That'll send Avery White to the line. Oh, my back hurts. And she makes it. And she increases the lead, making this game look a lot farther away than it was. But although a 9-score differential, this game was close as all get out.
For real. So that about wraps it up. West remains undefeated at 6-0. The Tigers fall to 3-3. Their next home game is December 19th, this Thursday. It doesn't get any better. They are at Lee Summit North. The only possible good news in that scenario is that Lee Summit North is 2-3. So that, too, will probably be a closer, possibly a close game.
Mm-hmm.
We do have our producer, Oliver Matney, did a really great job today. And our 2 camera folks, we had Arthur Mars and we have Gavin Straley. I am Elaine McDonald.
And I am Jackson Hawker.
We will see you guys next year for the next live stream.